Hi everybody, just a quick video. It's not long since I did the last one. Monsieur, you are spoiling us with these videos. This is about the World War II Italians I've been doing. I've been using Warlord Games ones, which are really good. I was tempted by the Wargames Atlantic ones, but I saw a review that really gave me a right... trying to think of the word. Well, really gave me a good panning. Very unfavourable. I can see some of the things the bloke meant in the reviews, but I thought I'd try a box anyway, and now I'm glad I did. I mean, basically they're good figures generally, but there's just a couple of details about them that aren't so good. I'll show a frame first before I go through these. It's the heads basically on these that aren't particularly great. I mean, for instance, that there is, if it'll focus, which it won't because it's still focusing on ones in the back. Have to move them. I'll try again. There you go. That is meant to be the tropical helmet. Looks more like a Victorian British police helmet to me, compared to that as a tropical helmet, which is much better. That's the Warlord ones. And then also there is, I can't find it now, here is the feathers for the Bersaglieri, which don't look particularly great. So I can see what the bloke was talking about. The heads are pretty poor. So what I did was replaced all the Wargames Atlantic heads with the Warlord ones, and it elevates the figures no end. It's come out really good results. The only issue is, I mean, nothing too hard to sort out. Warlord heads have got like a ball and socket joint they have, and the Wargames Atlantic ones have got like a flat neck join. So you basically have to cut the kind of neck out of the collar, which I did, and then I used a pin vise with the biggest bit on it, and just basically worked into it until it was like a socket joint. Then the heads fit perfectly. And then if you compare, I mean, I was sort of worried about the size match, but as you can see there, a pretty good match. So essentially I'm using these Wargames Atlantic figures, putting Warlord heads on them, and obviously that gives you a bit more variety in poses then, because I'm doing quite, I'm doing a whole company, so it gives me different, much more variety. And yeah, the actual Atlantic figures are really nice anyway. The bodies and that are really good. I've just added, and also I'm a big fan of backpacks, and they have backpacks on theirs, so I'll stick a few of those on the Warlord figures. But yeah, basically just putting the back heads on from Warlord, because you end up with the Bersaglieri set. You've got like the tropical helmets or the steel helmets, and I'm using a mix of both. But you do have 30 of each, so no matter what you do, you'll have 30 left over. So you can equip can put the heads on all the Wargames Atlantic ones. That's just like head swaps there, but an example here of a bit more for the LMG assistant. that is Wargames Atlantic body and rifle arm. The Warlord LMG ammo carrying arm. Warlord LMG backpack, like the spare barrels, and Warlord ammo pouch or bread bag sort of thing. So you know, even the arms and that fit okay and look good in scale. So yes, anyone who's doing World War II Italians, I'd recommend getting both sets and pretty much doing what I'm doing, using the Warlord heads and the Wargames Atlantic figures look brilliant. Then I think really impressed with them. So yeah, just a quickie. Hope that's useful for someone. Thanks for subscribing and watching, and take care.